So I said that I would do little videos soon, and since I went to Sephora and bought some crap, I thought I'd show it to you. I also went to Forever 21, so yeah, let's do it. Everyone's so surprised. Biz is walking around in the background. He has a radar for when I'm doing videos. Okie doke, so at Sephora I got this, the Way Hair Care Texturizing Hairspray. I feel like I've heard about this online a lot from people who are into it, and it describes it as a, like, dry shampoo and hairspray had a baby. I use both of those things a lot, and I was like, I want to give it a shot. There's another one, I think that's similar, that also starts with an O, maybe? I don't remember what it is, but I remembered I wanted to try this one. So now I have it to add to my vast piles of dry shampoo that just goes here. So I read that article that's like, dry shampoo makes your hair fall out. And I'm like, everything makes my hair fall out because there's so much of it. So whatever. I'm not trying to wash it every day like some sort of sucker. I also bought, this is so dumb, one of those dumb little Evian face sprays. It's literally just a can of water, but you can spray it on your face to rehydrate. It came in a pack of 2, and I gave my mom one, and I said when we fly to London over Thanksgiving, we can just sit there and like, oh, we're so fancy. Charles, I showed it to him, and he was like, so what is it? And I was like, it's face mist. And he was like, what is face mist? And I was like, not just water, that's for sure. And he said, so just water? And I said, yeah, pretty much so. But it's perfectly pH balanced water, which Charles pointed out is pretty much most water. So, okie doke. Okay, so we found, they apparently just got these into our Sephora, but it's Nest fragrances. And I like Nest candles. I didn't know they were doing fragrances, so my mom and I stood there and we sprayed every one of these to smell, and they're all so neat. Like, they just have really nice smell scent profiles. Is that a thing? I don't know. But they weren't like the flowery ones. Like, there's one that's Dahlia and Vines, Amazon Lily, Midnight. Like, they weren't gross perfume flowers. They're just, like, nice and naturey. Can't remember which one was my favorite. It might have been Dahlia and Vines. There's one called Verde, which I think is just, like, greenery, and it smelled so neat. Like, not sweet, and I wasn't totally... Sorry, I got distracted because I saw a bird's nest in our front tree that I've never noticed before. Okay, but yeah, it just smelled really neat, so... So I also got this by Too Faced sketch marker. It is a, like, bright blue liquid eyeliner pen, and I think Katie has done, like, bright blue eyeliner before, and I was always like, I like that. I can't pull it off, though. But I saw this, and I was like, I really want to try it. So I got it. It's blue. So I wore it on Saturday night. I fucking love it, you guys. It's so, like, not me, because I don't own things in colors usually, but I love this so much, and it goes on really nicely. I was disappointed because there was a lavender color, too, and I was like, hell yeah, I love lavender. But it, it didn't come out really, the color was weird. It was, like, almost grayish, and it was, like, really blotchy, unlike this one, which did a nice line, so. Okay, so I got also the Becca Shimmering, trying to read it backwards in my webcam, Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. It's like a highlighter, right? Yes? I don't know, that's how I'm using it. Is that right? I'm gonna keep doing it though, because it looks real nice. I've had my eye on one of the Becca ones for a while, and I was like, oh, you don't need another highlighter. I was wrong. I did need another highlighter, because look at that. It's so pretty. And it's not like wild glittery. I have wild glittery ones and I like them, but this is like a nice one. I know, what's the one that's really white of the Becca ones? It's Pearl, I think. And I really wish I could pull that off, but it just looks funny on my dumb pale face. So this has enough of like a little warmth to it that it doesn't make me look bizarre. So that's nice. It's just samples. We hit, my mom and I, because like, we basically just share my points account, so we hit VIB Rouge again. Oops. But I mean, it's like a two-man effort, so I feel okay about it. I haven't really looked at this. I guess they give you a little NARS blush, so I don't really want to look at it right now. I also got, it's just samples. I bought this little keychain lip balm with a suspicious ass looking cat on it, because I don't use lip balm, but I want this to dangle off my keys. I'm okay with it. I like it because it seems like something you would buy in Claire's, except I didn't. I'm almost 30. And I don't know why I say it like that, because I still go into Claire's, so whatever. I bought these cleansing wipes because I go through cleansing wipes real fast. These are by, they're the Too Cool for School ones, so they're the people who do like the egg white mask and cleanser that I like. And I just bought this because I liked the package, like little skull rose, and I also really liked what it said on it. Its little tagline is, "Take care of it while you have it," and I think that's like delightfully frightening. It's like, wipe your face off, bitch, because someday you're not gonna have one anymore. Take care of it, or this creepy skull flower is gonna come take your face away. So that's how I like to think about it. So my mom was like, this looks like something you would buy, and I was like, it does, because I'm going to, so. I got this doodle, which is like a powder sunscreen in a brush. So you, to the best of my understanding, which to be fair is probably pretty limited, so it's like a brush and you dust it and sunscreen powder comes out. I'm not sure if you have to like do something. I haven't really investigated it, but I think I can figure it out. I think I'm medium smart, so, but I like the idea of this because, like, obviously I wear a shit ton of sunscreen on my face because I'm really pale and I go outside for 10 minutes and I burn. And I like the idea of this one because it's, like, makeup safe, so if you already do your makeup and then someone's like, Eva, you have to go outside, and you're like, ugh, I wasn't expecting that, I'm not really ready, you can just, like, take this and go over it and it won't, like, smear all your makeup off your face that you just worked kind of hard at, so. Ooh, how are you supposed to get the lid back on once you take it off? That's a thinker. So the whole reason I went to Sephora was to get an eyebrow pencil. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, whatever the little pencil is. So I was like, oh, I ran out on Monday. Looks like I have to go to Sephora. Dang. They didn't even have the one that I need. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just order it. And in the meantime, buy these million other things. But they actually did recommend, like, the Sephora brand one for me. I'm like, it's fine. I don't like it as much as the Anastasia one, but it'll do until I, like, think of 2 other things I want enough to justify making an online order the same week as I went to the store and spent a bunch of money there. I guess the good news is I get free shipping because VIB Rouge now, so yay. I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money. I bought this Bite lipstick. It's the Bite Matte Lip Crayon, and the color is Cognac. I feel like I should know how to say that better. And I think this was when I asked you guys, like, hey, what do you guys really like from Sephora? This was one of them, so thank you. you. I don't really have any, it's like a vampy-ish brown. That looks more purple than it actually is, so I promise it's not as purple as most of the other purples I use. And I was like, can I pull this off? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. So I bought it and I put it on Saturday night, and I kept it on for like 20 solid minutes before I decided I didn't want to wear it anymore. But I was like, that's a lot longer than I usually keep like new and confusing lipsticks on the first time I try and wear them. It usually takes me like several pushes to be like, now I'm going out of the house, instead of just like putting it on, looking at myself in the bathroom mirror and being like, you're cute, I like you, that looks great, you're so daring, Eva, and then I'm like, take it off. So, but I think I'll like that one, and the formula seemed nice. It's not like a liquid lipstick, so I don't know. The liquid lipsticks, I love them, but they're like a commitment. I'm growing my bangs out, and it's the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone in the history of the world. I'm sorry I'm touching them all the time. Ever since I did that one video and someone left me a comment that was like, you touch your hair a lot. I try not to touch my hair in it so much, but I think I get a pass when I'm growing my bangs out. So, next thing I got was, oh god. So it's by Milk Makeup, and it is a shadow liner. So it's basically like a thick eyeliner, or just like a crayon for eyeshadow. And I just picked it up randomly because I was like, I don't think I know Milk as a brand. What is this? And I like okay, so the packaging is dumb, and I don't like how the chisel tip is, because like it feels like it's gonna break super easily. However, I put this on Saturday, and it is like just the nicest thing. Good, you can see absolutely nothing of that, but it's like wearing like bronzer or highlighter for your eyes, and it's like shimmery and nice, and you can put it on just like zzz, zzz, and it, you know, doesn't require any thinking or finesse. It made me just feel like the fanciest girl in the world, so I was into it, and I wasn't sure about any of the other colors, but this one has like a really nice sort of iridescent sheen to it. So. And oh, okay. So the last thing I bought, which was what Katie recommended to me, it's the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. And it was kind of pricey, but you know, Charles has been looking for something to use that's like good for like I think like scarring and dark spots, and I was like, well, I'm actually really interested in this too, so like if you think about it, it's not super expensive for me. It's normal expensive if we split the cost up between the two people who will be using it. Like, our money is the same. That's dumb mathematics in my brain. That's not how money works, but what can you do, you know? I went with it, and I liked it, and I'm excited about it. So, I think that's everything I got at Sephora. Hold on, my phone is gonna go off in a second. I'm gonna turn it off. There we go. And then I went to Forever 21 too, because whatever. So, real quick. I got this t-shirt dress. Ooh, it's a t-shirt dress. But it looks cute on me, not to toot the old horn, but I like it. I'm into t-shirt dresses lately, I don't know. For a while I was like, oh, I can't wear t-shirt dresses. And I was like, yes I can. So, I got a new pair of, like, jean leggings. They're just blue. My regular go-to, like, indigo blue jeans. Powered through the thigh on them a couple weeks ago, so this will get me over the hump for a while, I guess. Oh boy. This is just a sweater. It's kind of cropped, has stripes on the sleeve, and a very glossy sticker that says, "Buy me now." I don't know. That seems really aggressive for a shirt, but I guess I bought it, so who's the idiot? Probably me. I got this dress, which is inside out because I wore it yesterday. And, oh no, it wasn't. I made it inside out just now. Doing great. Clearly I spend a lot of time preparing for these videos. Okay. Hold on, we're almost there. This is not going to be worth the payoff. It's literally just a long, shapeless tank top dress. Okay, it's inside out right now, but does that really matter? No. Long, shapeless, flowy tank top dress. I'm obsessed with these. I have another one from H&M that's almost identical, except it's a little thicker and a little bit longer. So I can wear that one to work. This one from Forever 21 is probably too short and too sheer. So that just means that I'm going to wait like 3 months before saying like, fuck it, I'm going to wear it to work and just look inappropriate. So, what else? Okay, I bought this, and I don't know about this, because I've been like cautiously intrigued by like the shoulder tops of 4 years ago, but for some reason I'm just like, I have weird shoulders, I can't wear them. So I got like this dressy thing that has the shoulder cutouts and the sleeves, and I really like the shape of the dress. It's essentially like the same as the black, just like that kind of like trapeze dress that I like on me a lot right now. And I was like, maybe that'll ease me into the wild world of cutout shoulders, so we'll see. I'd say it's like 50-50 odds that this is one of the things that I buy and never wear, and I find it like 2 years down the road, and I'm like, why did you buy that, dumbass? So, 2 more things. I bought the world's dumbest exercise pants that say, surfs up down the leg. They're stretchy exercise capris, which is perfect for the girl who never exercises, but does love the idea of surfing, but not going in the water and getting their hair wet. So, no, I don't know why, like, I'm just standing in Forever 21 and I'm just, like, losing it, like, laughing with my friend, like, those pants say surfs up. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen, and it's absolutely not. There's nothing funny about it, but I bought them. I'm into loungewear, things I can wear around my house and whatever. So, and it also made me think of Wolf Puppy. Surfs up. And the last thing I bought, I have now come to realize, betrayed me. Or I betrayed myself through idiocy. And this was my bad because, like, I tried on all my other stuff and then I saw this thing as I was, like, walking to the counter. And I was to check out, and I was just like, that's adorable. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna look so cute in this dusty pink tank top. So pretty, so elegant. There's not any dumb skulls or like middle fingers or like swear words on this shirt. I'm growing up. Got it home, went to go put it over my head, and was like, am I dumber than this tank top? How do you go into it? It's not a tank top. It's a romper! The crotch is attached! So you can't put it over your head. Unless you're, like, real tricky. I don't know how that one would work. So, I don't know. I put it on, and, like, I think it looked okay. But I haven't gotten the hang of rompers yet. And maybe this will be the one, but, I mean, that's also, like, less versatile. Versatile? Like, because I was like, oh, if it's a tank top, I can, like, put it over nice jeans and a sweater and wear it to work. Like, well, I'm not wearing this to work because your butt cheeks are hanging out. And, like, don't get me wrong, that's great. I'm all for butt cheeks hanging out. But I think, like, the families might be like, why does she look like that? That's troubling. So, can't wear it to work now. I guess I'll try it around the house. Maybe if I'm feeling sassy, I'll wear it like the one night a week I go out to play trivia at the bar. I don't know. But I still do think it's pretty. And I was like having these like long mental deliberations when I realized it was a romper. I was like, well, maybe I could take it to a tailor and they can cut the crotch and re-hem and sew, and then it will be the beautiful, elegant lady tank top of my dreams. And Charles was like, how much did that shirt cost? And I was like, I don't know, it's from Forever 21, not that much. And he was like, yeah, are you trying to invest tailor money in, like, a tank top? And I was like, So, all right, I think that's about it. Oh, well, I was hoping, because literally as I was changing my shirt and setting my computer for this, the doorbell rang, which I hate. I hate that. Don't ring my doorbell. I think that's insanely disrespectful, and I can't objectively explain why, but I just do not like it. But I realized it was the mail guy. Mailman. Eva, you know that word. And I was really hoping it was going to be my cookbook. I got Flavor by Ruby Pando, who was on Great British Bake Off. But I had to order it from the UK, so it's not here yet. So I was hoping that was it, but it wasn't. It was the other thing I bought, which is Nespresso pods for my little espresso maker. And a folding buck knife in hot pink camo. And I got this because we're going up north soon, and when we were camping, I took my friend's buck knife and spent 3 hours whittling the bark off a piece of, a stick that I was trying to sharpen to make marshmallows on. I paid attention to that, just whittling the stick down, taking all the bark off, and then I was I'm gonna get these nuts off, and I'm gonna make these little branches nice and pointy and sharp. That was literally the longest I've paid attention to anything in months. So I guess it's amazing what the brain can do when you're not sitting there refreshing Tumblr. So I'm gonna take this up north and see where my new hobby as an idiot woodworker takes me. So that's all for now, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm out of breath from speaking. That's embarrassing. Alright, me and my apple bangs are gone. Bye guys!